You almost done with that?
No, not really. I'm working inside out on it.
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
What's up?
Nothing.
Go ahead. I'm putting it down now.
Oh.
What is it?
Just, I would always sit here and Deborah would always sit there doing crossword puzzles all the time.
You gotta let her go. You gotta take that newspaper named Deborah and fold it up into a little newspaper boat and send it down a stream.
Yeah.
You know a 3-letter word for car?
Auto.
That's an extra, no. Auto's A-U-T-O.
Automobile. O-T-O-M-O-B-I-L-E.
No. A-U-T-O.
So what is it, a 3-letter word for what?
Car.
Ride. You could say my ride.
Why do you do?
What?
Why do you do what you do?
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll give it
there is some learning
You know what? I think
disability
I'm
with
forgetting
you.
what you're saying. What is it again? A 3-letter word?
3-letter word for car.
Maybe it's a brand. Maybe it's Ford.
I'm concerned. It's not dyslexia either because you know how to spell it correctly.
No, I know they couldn't pin it down
in
in grammar school either. I had therapy. I'd go. Well, I had terrible lisp, and I had that.
I remember your lisp.
Can you imagine that? I couldn't say anything.
Oh, it was like your palate was in your pocket. It was terrible.
That's all that would come out of my mouth.
No,
And
but he put his palate back
in my
in his
head.
mouth.
I knew I could hear the sentence, and then that's all I'd say.
I was the only one who could see the intelligence in your eyes.
Thank you. That's why I've kept you around. That's why I married you. I love you, Deborah.
You just called me Deborah.
What?
You just called me Deborah.
Would you just stop harping on that now? I didn't.
You did. You just called me Deborah. If I may give you a piece of advice, you need an 8-letter word that means rest and relaxation.
First of all, I think we should decide because, frankly, I mean, we can go anywhere. Bogota, Caracas, Istanbul. I mean, I really want to make this a hell of a trip. Of course, the other alternative would be, like going to my grandparents. They have a beautiful place. I mean, it is fantastic. It's like a paradise. And they'll be out of it. I mean, they were going to have to close their apartment down. I mean, the place is, it's ours. It's free.
How did we drop from Bogota down to your grandparents?
Look, my grandparents are being sent to a rest home. You understand? So they have an apartment that is going to be free for a brief time before they rent it to some other people. So let's go there, and we can have a vacation there. I mean,
it does appeal to me. I have so much anxiety.
A harbor.
A harbor?
Yeah.
What do you do at a harbor? We don't have a boat.
Do you like to dance?
And a harbor?
No, I mean in general. Do you enjoy dancing?
Yeah, I do.
You like good food?
Yes.
You like your vacations fun?
Yes, I do.
Well, and I think this might be the perfect place, and I just need to get away. I mean, I'd be happy enough just to go down to the basement for a week. God, this is just, I can't, the feeling I get every time I come in here.
How old were you when you?
I've been coming here my whole life, and I can.
Because this place looks like it was built in like the early 80s.
Yeah, I was.
But that would put you in high school when you were here.
Yeah, but I mean, one of my first memories is this place.
What, your first memories were in high school?
God, it was 5 I can't understand. Usually my grandmother would have her head out the door, and that's how I would know.
You counted on your grandmother's head being stuck out the door? Well, I got news for you. She's hopped up on Thorazine in some retirement home somewhere, charging you $80,000 a year. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe you have other friends who do lie to you. I'm not going to.
Thanks.
And I love you.
5'11". This is unbelievable.
Bringing you back. Huh?
Yeah, every time I come up here, it's a particular, because I associate with Nana and Bebo, and then I associate it with vacation.
Nana and Bebo?
Yeah.
You call your grandparents Nana and Bebo?
And what do you call your grandparents?
Grandma and Grandpa. You named your grandparents Nana and Bebo?
I didn't name them that. That's just what I called them.
You called them Nana and Bebo? Nana and Bebo is ridiculous.
Why?
Because what is Bebo, first of all, is a nickname for a woman named Barbara.
What?
Barbara,
Barb.
Babs, Bebo.
Well, his name was not Barbara. I don't know. I know this is 5 times, so it's definitely odd number. Give me odd numbers.
Okay, well, 3 is an odd number, that's prime.
Right.
As is pi. Pi is also
Well, they don't
prime.
live in pi.
Okay.
Just list odd numbers for me.
7, 9,
This is it,
11.
right over here. Oh my God, this place has not changed one bit. This is unbelievable. Oh, like a dream. This is absolutely unbelievable. Oh my God, look at that Bebo's fingerprints right there.
Yeah, probably when Nana was screwing Bebo up the ass.
What?
That's what grandparents do when they're not your grandparents all the time.
They're my grandparents all the time.
No. We don't know what they do when you're not around. You know what happens every single night at the hospital? Hey, doctor, I slipped and fell and this shampoo bottle got stuck up my ass.
Well, that's something
Did you
totally
pull it
different
out?
because people that you can slip and fall and anything.
You're
can
gonna
go
slip
anywhere.
and fall just at the right angle to get a shampoo bottle shoved up your butt? That doesn't just happen.
Yes, it does.
When you told me about that shampoo bottle and I believed you, I didn't really believe you. I was just being courteous.
That
You
actually
both knew-
happened.
Okay.
That actually happened.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, now I hear that you don't. But you waited for vacation to call me a liar.
The angles on that Pert Plus bottle are so...
When you are
acute.
falling, and I'm telling you, I took a full body fall. Angles have nothing to do with it. The body opens up to accept anything into anywhere. You have to. It's a
know why
defense
cats-
mechanism.
do you know why
know
cats scream
if
so
you
much?
put a finger to my eye, my little close. If you come up quickly with something to my ass, I'll just open up to avoid any tearing. I will.
What I want to do, and from now on when we go vacationing,
Yeah.
let's bring enough stuff from our place so that we can make our vacation home like our home,
I
so
did
that
that.
I
I
feel
got
comfortable.
this
Let's
for
bring our
kids.
comforter,
I have it
our
in there.
pillows.
I sent all that stuff. I
What
got
do
the
we-
comforter, I got the pillows.
Really?
Yeah, I said I have that
Oh.
stuff. The other stuff I sent, we got to pick it up. It's probably going to be tomorrow, so we got to pick it up on the way to the airport, or I guess.
On the way to the airport.
We're leaving tomorrow.
We're staying one night?
Yeah, you knew that. We got to go back. So on the way there, let's stop at the UPS place to turn that stuff around, return to sender, so I don't have to pay to send it back. Well, some of the stuff I have with me, some of the
You
stuff.
scheduled our departure the day after we arrive? We fly 6 hours to stay one night?
Oh, I'm sorry, but I have to go to work. I mean, I'm treating you to a vacation.
We're not gonna do anything here.
Well, get your suit on. Okay, hey Butler, I'm gonna pop in the shower now for a bit.
All right, okay.
So listen, I'm thinking that maybe we shouldn't. It's probably a little late to go out to the beach, but I thought what we could do is we can go get some churros. There's a stand that should still be there, and I'm gonna call and make a reservation. We'll go to the all-you-can-eat crab place, and I want to go hook up with Nana and Bebo, and get the jitney back in, and we'll do that all-you-can-eat crab. And then there's a couple clubs, Club Firefly, and I want to go to the Dolphin.
Firefly.
And see if Nemo's is still open, and a few places I used to go to when I used to come here. So, which is real
What kind of dancing are you going to do at the clubs tonight?
the one that I came up with in tennis camp.
I can't remember it at all.
You know, it's like I gotta go with the hips,
Oh,
and then it's like this sort of thing.
And the Belinda Carlisle. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, pretty much.
See, that's very, very similar to my move.
What do you do?
Well, I do that, but kind of with a little robot to it.
Yeah, I don't do the robot. And you know, depending on what the music
I don't think
is.
you should do that.
Well, that's just because this looks like a skirt, but when I have my black jeans on, it'll look different.
You're wearing your black jeans tonight.
I might. It's a little warm. I'll have to see. It depends where we go, where we get in. I tried calling a few old friends, get her name on the list of a few places.
Like what?
Senor Wences and the Couch. So you're interested in that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So sorry
That
about the
sounds
beach, but we'll just we'll get up real early in the morning and do the beach.
What time is the flight?
Well, I guess the wake up call's at 5:45, and then we got to be at the airport at least by 6, and then so we can do before then.
It's going to be dark out there.
No, but
it's
we'll
going to be pitch black out there. We're going to play. I did not come 3,000 miles to play frisbee in pitch black dark.
The thing is, the clubs will be closed in the morning, so we can't do the beach now, and clubs tomorrow. And we should get to do a few shots before we go visit Nana and Bebo.
I don't know if we want to get too big a buzz on before we go.
No,
to
we
the
get a good
old
head on
folks'
because it's going to be like 2 hours just to get there, and then
home. 2
We're
hours.
going to moderate ourselves. Well, that's why we have to go now. That's why I don't think we have time.
I'm not going to get all jacked up and then get on 3 bus lines. And by the time I get there, have a hangover.
No, it's not 3 bus lines. We could take a tram. It's more scenic, but it takes a little longer.
You're going to lose the ring. Why don't you let it go?
Yeah, you're right. I'll take it off. I just hadn't thought about it, but I will take it off before we go.
I mean, if we're going
Okay,
out,
I'm going to take it off. I'm going to take it
Okay.
off. All right, I'm just gonna be shower.
Okay, hurry.
I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation.
Butler?
What?
So I'm gonna hop in the shower now for a little bit, get a little shower in.
It's been 20 minutes ago you
Yeah,
said we were going to...
No, I had, I was trying to get our rest of our night together. Calling up a few clubs and places that we could see if they're still open, and we'll go to them.
So I hope these clubs are 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock bars, or we're not going to be able to see anything.
Yeah, no, there a lot of them are open.
Look, I've been going through our itinerary.
I realized that some of them were juice bars because I used to come when I was a teen, so that we probably want to go to the. Well, we could go because the music's still pretty good at some of them, so we can do that first. That's why I said we have some shots now, and then we go that anyway. Because you don't want to go with the.
I don't want to go to a juice bar all hopped up on liquor.
That's the thing. That's such a big joke of it. Is everybody? It's juice, but everybody's already they drank before they came, and it's great. And they're open later. I think it'd be good. It'd be good, and there'd be younger folk there anyway. It goes like 13 to 15-year-olds have the
Oh my
and
God.
every 2 years, you're able to go. So we go right to the top though, because when you're 30-year-olds, I guess go wherever they want.
Do they serve-
Except you're not allowed down below with anyone below 18. I think that's.
Well, I don't want to be down there.
But the music is better, and it's just a
This is
stone cold
terrible.
vibe.
This is getting worse every second. This whole plan.
You know what? I don't know that we're gonna have time for the churro stand, so I think we just cut the beach out entirely. No, I know because then we're gonna go to. I got a good. We can go to Mesquite. Tecate Brews and Mesquite Brothers or something like that. Yeah. It's new. It's actually near the airport, which is good. We might bring, if you want to pack up a few things now, we can drop it off at a locker there, and so tomorrow.
That's real easy, Conrad, because I haven't unpacked anything.
Okay.
This is turning out terrible.
What, you haven't had a good time?
No, I haven't. All I've gotten into is different outfits. That's the only thing I've done.
The problem is it's just the airport so far, and that ate up a lot of time. And that also that we really should leave here. If we set the alarm for 4:30. We'll be okay.
In the morning?
I just want to get to the airport at least an hour and a half ahead of time because then we have to deal with all the UPS stuff that I sent here. It's just going to be real bare in the morning. That's why I really think consider the juice bar. But I'm going to go take a shower.
Please, this time when you take a shower,
Yeah.
really do it.
Okay. Hit the payload.
What is it?
And the rest of the liquor, got a whole box of red.
I know what we're doing with that. Malibu. Wonder what the poor people are doing.
Not this. We gotta get some music. Oh, they got movies too.
Really? Like what?
They got
like Ugly Old Man.
No, they don't have those. They have Mannequin.
Mannequin? I haven't seen Mannequin.
They have The Day After. It's just a tragic tale.
What's that about the nuclear
That's
holocaust?
about when they dropped the bomb on Kansas City.
Yeah, I know about
I love
that.
it. It's just such a time. It's time that I don't know much about.
What is that?
What?
What is that on your...
That's why it's an earring.
What?
It's an earring. It's a little Spandau ballet.
Is that pierced through your ear? You just did that?
No, I always had it. I just sort of just never closed on me.
You pierced your ear like years ago and the hole stayed open the whole time and now you just slid a piece of baling wire. It looks like baling wire through it.
No,
Or is that a
this is
keychain?
just the earring that I always had here.
Is that my keychain?
Oh, it looks like it.
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah, and then this is just a piece. You can put a key on it. I might do that later.
Right, I'm gonna check for my keys later. Senor.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
De nada.
De nada, te quiero, mi amigo.
Ah, el autobús.
Sí. Was there something in the shot glass when you poured it in? I just felt something really viscous go down with it.
Oh. So Nemo's and the Dolphin are pretty trendy.
Okay.
And I'm thinking that Manholes and Peck Deck are all men, but the music is better. So, but it's a toss-up. Do you want to meet girls, or do you want do you want to dance? I like to do both.
What? Yeah. What do you mean? We
But,
can't meet girls and then dance?
Fajita Willie's in the Tequila Garden is more local.
Here we go. Okay, that's right in. So you drink. So you drink the big one.
All right, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just
Straight down.
Just chug a lug.
Straight down. If you have to stop and breathe between it, then we fill it again and you drink again.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I
All
know.
right.
Okay, now as soon as you finish that, okay, slam it down. Hit 2 point. No, with the right hand on the table, one underneath, and then hit the bush and finish the can. Finish the can. I'm telling you, Pence is at the bottom of the glass. So now you got to get that out. Drink it down.
Drank.
Yeah, I know. I got it in.
What do I
Your
do?
turn is coming up. As soon as I lose one, then your turn is up.
I drink again.
Yeah, you drink this and catch the quarter between your teeth.
Okay.
Good. All right, now, elbow 2, tap underneath 1, and drink the red wine. Give me the quarter.
What order?
Put it. Yeah, now drink the red wine. Quickly. You got to do it within 30 seconds or you have to hit another tequila shot. You have about 4 seconds. 3. Oh, no, you had like 20 seconds. Good. Okay. No. Oh. You're not supposed to do the elbow again. We're going to need to fill up. We need to reset everything. Unfortunately, that gives the quarter back to me.
I'm remembering this game though now.
Isn't it great? Mm-hmm. Okay. So we have beer, wine, and tequila. And then the wild card, the big gazumba, is going to be the Malibu. That's what we work for. Mm-hmm. Every time I say a direct object, I got to hit the tequila. Okay. A linking verb, any use of a linking verb is going to be red wine. I just said is going to be. So that's is gonna. That's a linking verb. And then I said it again as I was explaining it to you.
You drink.
No.
But I said.
Right. Then, any third-person pronouns are the beer. Any third-person pronouns, linking verbs, direct objects.
You know, I wonder what Deborah's doing. No. But I mean, I wonder where she's going. No, but I understand. I know. I'm not that. I'm not interested. I don't care.
No, you don't
I'm saying
care.
to
You just
though,
keep bringing it
but
up.
I wonder
That's all.
what she does now. What is she? Just in a.
She's still at yoga every Sunday.
Take a different class.
No. Stephen Earth is the best yoga teacher I have ever had, and I'm going to stay with him. I don't care which one of your ex-wives or ex-girlfriends. Thinking too much is like nasal spray. Mm-hmm. Okay? Yeah, it clears things out real good the first few times you use it. Mm-hmm. But if you use nasal spray 3 or 4 nights in a row, you know what it does? It starts making you clog. Mm-hmm. The exact thing that it's supposed to eliminate, it causes. Mm-hmm. And that is the same way with thinking. Mm-hmm. That is the exact same way with thinking. Mm-hmm.
Tonight. Hey, Deborah. Oh. When I'm at, could you not? Let's start with the beat then. Let's start together instead of just because I can't.
That's all right. Just let it help you.
When I'm at Deborah, I said, what do you do, Deborah? When I'm at Deborah, I said, which dorm is yours? Deborah took me back to her room and I said, is this your room? And she said, welcome to my room. And she closed the door of her room and we went inside her room and I loved it in her room.
That reminds me of something. What? You know what you need to do? You need to stop singing that song. You need to stop singing that song on the guitar, and you need to stop singing that song in your heart.
You're right.
You know Karen, the younger girl that I've been seeing?
She wants to screw all the time. But I want to be able to connect with her on some other level. I want us to be able to, be able to do something
Well,
else.
you got that other girlfriend, right? So you connect with her and
I
have
don't
sex with
know.
the Karen.
Tammy's just about sex. I mean, I was hoping Karen would be a little bit more.
Well, you can talk to me and then go have sex with your two girlfriends.
That's true. That's true. Here's to you.
Yeah.
Now let's go have some fun at a juice bar.
Unfortunately, I do need to go visit my grandparents.
Bebo.
And then I'd like to come back and go to either Nemo's or the Dolphin. I'm thinking Nemo's is the place to go.
Call them up.
I'm calling up 411. I know they're open. I want to make sure they still exist.
They're going to let you,
Yes, hello. I'd like the number for Nemo's on it. It's my phone voice, all right.
Yeah, yes, hello. Yes. You don't have to make an impression to those people.
Shut up. Yes, hello. I'd like the number for Nemo's on El Via Pachugo, please. Viaje, I'm sorry. Nemo's? How about the Dolphin? Rusty's? That's fine. Remember this. 614. Give it to me. What is it?
614.
614. Yeah, hello. The number for Mambo's on Via Viaje.
Mambo's.
Remember this. 4281. Give me it again. What's the first part?
614.
What's the next?
4281.
Yes, hello. I was wondering what time you were open until this evening. For dancing?
Tell them we're on vacation.
They don't care. We're on vacation.
Tell them if they don't let us in, we'll come in their noses.
I'm sorry, I missed that, please. What time were you closed then? Thank you. They close at 8 in the morning.
That's
Well,
fine.
they're probably open.
8 in the morning. That's fine.
Nana and Bebo. 3 hours max. And then right over to Mambo's. Nana? Hi. Connie. Hi. Uh-huh. Yeah. No, I'm not on the sofas. It's great. We got carpet. I got carpet fresh and cleaned up your rug. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, it's nice. How's Bebo? Oh, did he? Ha ha, I bet that was funny. Yeah, I remember that. Hold on. Yeah, sorry, I can't, I'm not gonna come tonight. I'm gonna come on the way to the airport. Maybe it's 3 in the morning? Okay. Then I'll see you next time. Okay. Put Bebo on. Let's go. I just bought us 3 hours.
I know. Let's use them.
Oh. Można. Rapslovlik. Gra. Brashlingnofluk. Nubaneb. Baya.
Smooth.
Hey, you're gonna like Nemo's or Mamba's, whatever it's called in it. No, it doesn't matter. You know, last time I was there, they pump oxygen in, which just gets everyone going. It just elevates you. Kicks it they kick it to the next level.
Yeah, I'm excited. I want to just take a quick shower just to get me all the tiredness rinsed off.
I might even make a pot of Joe.
Yeah, that's good. Let's juice it up.
Yeah.
Let's juice it up before we go.
Yeah.
You know what, buddy?
Uh-oh.
I'm glad I came.
You glad you came?
I'm glad I came.
Did I tell you?
You told me. Let's do it. Let's kick it up tonight, baby. Bring it up tonight. Let's knock the wheels off the tram. I'm gonna grab him by the balls. Vacation.
Oh, woo! Look out.
Gonna slit their throats and fuck them in the neck.
Nemo, watch out. I'm going to burn it to the ground.
What's that, Nemo? Yeah.
Oh.
Quick shower.
Woo!
Let's fuck it up!
Oh, I don't fucking believe it. Where did you go?
I told you, we are getting on the shuttle bus right when the plane lands.
Does your bags come up first on the carousel to just take off on me?
I'm not the one checking my blazer, all right?
I've been paging you in the airport for 2 hours, you fucking idiot. What did you think? It cost me $75 to take a cab.
So what? Write it off. It's a business expense. You were on the business of hell. I certainly was.
Why didn't you open the door then? Why aren't you inside then?
Because the key is tied on a piece of yarn around your neck. Oh, don't even.
The house keys are with the car keys.
No.
There's no yarn around it. Well, let me tell you
was
something.
tied on a piece of yarn that I tied in a square knot around your neck.
All right, I gotta go to the 7-Eleven and call Deborah. She's the only other one with a key.
Well, that's convenient, isn't it? Do you think your subconsciousness is having you have to call Deborah to get the key? What? Ow! God! Ow! Oh, get out!
That's a good club, though, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wish we could have spent more than 20 minutes, but that.
Yeah.
We'll go back. We gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised it was open this morning.
I know. It was so great of the cabbie to wait for us. We got to the airport plenty of time.
Yeah, you were right about that.
Oh, Deborah had a dinner thing, and then she's gonna go get the keys. So she'll probably be here on 9:30. What time is it now?
It's 1:30 in the morning our time.
Okay. Okay, so 4 hours. Solo.